Donald Segretti, one of the so-called dirty tricksters working for the committee to re-elect the president, was sentenced to 6 months in jail and 3 years probation. Segretti had been charged with 3 counts of conspiracy. He was one of several individuals trying to disrupt the 1972 Democratic primaries. After Segretti was...
For months, Mr. Segretti, you must have some thoughts on spending that amount of time behind bars.
Well, I'm certainly not looking forward to it, but I'm certainly relieved that this is all over with now and I can start getting my life back together again and just living life in a more comfortable and peaceful manner than the last year. It's been an absolute nightmare for me, and I'm sure many other people to campaign activities. I think they've gotten carried away on the height of a rhinoceros and the stamina of a buffalo, and I have neither of those, and it's just not something that I'm at all feel that it's something that I would like to get involved with in the future.
What do you hope the country can learn from your experience?
Well, I think the country and individuals, particularly well, young individuals and middle-aged and older that have been involved in politics, that you're really playing with a very different animal than other things. It's a very volatile animal. If you do get involved in it, you've got to get involved with a very critical eye. Do not let anybody talk you into or suggest getting involved in anything that you feel is improper. Whether the argument is, well, it's going on both sides, that's not a proper argument and that shouldn't go on.
Talking to newsmen, he was overheard whispering to his attorney, well, now they won't have Segretti to kick around anymore. Meanwhile, in the courtroom of Federal Judge John Sirica, 6 of the 7 original Watergate defendants presented legal briefs to reverse their guilty pleas. The 4 Cubans, Howard Hunt and James McCord, all contended that for technical legal reasons, they should have new trials. While members of the Watergate Special Prosecution Team revealed that 2 cloth-bound notebooks found in the White House in Howard Hunt's safe and then placed in President Nixon's personal estate file by former White House counsel John Dean, and then subsequently those notebooks were destroyed by Dean, Hunt's attorney again called for a new trial, charging that there's been a web of fraud and corruption that becomes clearer each day. It now is clear that it goes to the very top of this government. Judge Sirica took the pleadings under advisement, said he would issue some ruling by the end of this week, and then he said, quote, if I should decide against these defendants, I would expect to sentence them by this Friday. This is Bob Gore at the Federal Court Building in Washington.